Welcome to part 12 of my Learn to DJ vlog. Today we're going to tackle a big question. Why, when you make a mixtape and give it to a promoter, do you not get the gig? You know, this is a question that we hear over and over again at Digital DJ Tips, and it goes in one of two ways. One, I made a great mix, I gave it to the promoter, managed to find the person, managed to actually give it to them, put it in their hand, and they didn't book me. What's wrong with them? That's the first way people frame the question. The second way people frame the question is, I gave the promoter my mixtape, I spent ages on it, it's an awesome mixtape, I didn't get booked. It's just all about Facebook likes. It's all about who you know nowadays, isn't it? It's not really about DJing anymore. You know, it's the whole industry is rubbish. I'm getting out of here. Not for me. Rubbish for losers. So they're the two things people say when their mixtape doesn't get them booked. So I'm going to tell you the two reasons why your mixtape will never get you booked and what to do about it. So look, reason number one is this. And this is coming from someone who was a promoter for about 15 years, and I had thousands of mixtapes. At the beginning, they literally were tapes, then it was CDs and SoundClouds and so on. Number one, you tell someone you're a DJ, they're gonna believe you. They don't need a mixtape. They don't need you to put a mix in their hands and say, look, this is what I've done. It's like, you know, here's the proof. I don't need proof. You've told me you're a DJ. Everyone's a DJ nowadays. Everyone knows how to do it. It's not hard. If you tell me you're a DJ, I'm gonna believe you. There's no need to prove it by giving me a mixtape. I'm not going to listen to the tape. It's not going to change my opinion of you listening to that tape. I'm a busy person. I'm a promoter. I'm a club manager. I'm an agent or whatever. I'm not going to listen to your tape. Sorry, I get hundreds of them. I believe you. You're a DJ. What next? Okay, so it's not enough. The mixtape doesn't really prove anything to that person because they've had so many mixtapes given to them. And yeah, they listen to it and all they think at the end is, well, yeah, the person's a DJ. That's what they told me in the first place. So that's number one. But number two, you're giving it to the wrong person. And this is the big takeaway here. You spend a lot of time crafting something remarkable. It could be a mixtape. It's unlikely to be, but it could be a mixtape. You spend a lot of time crafting something remarkable. That remarkable thing is your key to the success you want. Becoming a DJ, getting booked, getting an agent, getting flown around the place, etc., etc., whatever it is you're dreaming of. That remarkable thing is not alive when you finish it. It's just sat there. You made it. The first person you give that thing to is not the promoter who's got the key to your final destination. It's not the promoter who can unlock the door to where you want to go. Because the idea when you've made something remarkable is to give it to everyone else and get them talking about it. So this is one of the big mistakes people make about Facebook likes and YouTube follows and all that stuff, Instagram and so on. They think if they get big numbers, those numbers are going to impress the promoter but the numbers are a symptom of what I just described. Getting your thing, whatever it is, giving it to the masses and getting them talking about it. As soon as people are saying, have you heard this mixtape? Or have you heard this track? Or have you heard this awesome re-edit? Or have you heard this DJ? Have you been to this night that this DJ is putting on? It's really cool. You know, you ought to go. Come next week. As soon as everyone is talking about something that you've done, at that point, they're doing your promoting for you. They're spreading the word for you. And yes, the Facebook likes, and yes, the YouTube views, and yes, the Instagram follows will come. But they've come because you've made something remarkable, you've given it out to as many people as you damn well can, and they've started talking about it. They're not going to talk about it because you spent a long time on it. And they're not going to talk about it because you want them to. They're going to talk about it because it's worth talking about. So, as I say, whether it's a mixtape or it's a track you've made or a remix you've made or quite often a club night you've put on, whatever it is that you've done and got out there, you need to get it to everyone else before approaching the person who can give you what you want. Because when you give it to them, they're going to look at you, they're going to look at it and say, I've heard someone talking about this, or someone told me I should go to this night, or someone told me I should listen to this remix, or I've already heard this mixtape because someone had it on when I was somewhere. So your word has come before you and has laid the path. It's like a recommendation. It's like a crowd recommendation for you. At that point, that person is far more likely to take you seriously. So wherever you live, whatever your community, whatever your neighborhood, whatever your metropolis, I'm in Bangkok here, your job is to get your thing to everyone else first. You're the only person who's passionate enough about what you've made to give it that push, to get it into the world and give it some legs, to get it some life. And at that point, you approach the person who really matters to you with your thing. Don't go to them first, go to them last. And that's how it works. Okay, so that is my Learn to DJ vlog for this week. Do keep an eye out for the course when it comes. It's months and months away. It's a big undertaking. But meanwhile, get good, get out there, make the moments, and I'll see you again next time.